All right, what's up, y'all? This is Humans Decorating Time. It's a platform where I basically interview and talk with some of my favorite humans, some creatives, interesting people who are Chinese. Right here from Oakland, California, we got the amazing producer, artist, Claydough.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
For the first
time ever.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir. First question, who
He's
up?
asking the real questions. Who up? Actually, no, I'm asking you a question.
Okay, ask me the question.
Who up?
Who's up? No, ask the viewer.
Who up?
Who's up? Yeah, they don't even know, but we just did like a dopamine crash from like literally doing like multi-hundred people show, like 300 people were like in these bleachers.
Yeah, we had a good show.
It was a great show.
I feel really good about it, honestly.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, I feel like we did pretty good too.
Especially,
you know.
Hey, the funny thing is like we actually tried to do this interview like 2 days ago at the park. I'll actually put the clip in there. My name is Clay.
I'm Simon.
And after the first 2 minutes, like I think the sleep timer went off or like the camera died or something. Most importantly, talking to like some. So it's
So I'm gonna answer all the questions again.
Nah, new questions.
Who up?
But same question. People don't know this, man, but you like literally like traveled the whole world. Like because your parents are actually traveling musicians and been musicians your whole life. Can you talk about like what that experience has been?
Yeah, so that was my whole childhood was touring internationally with my musician parents. Country to country, you know. So I feel like I was really raised by a village of people, and I'm really grateful for that experience. I feel like that was the best educational experience you could get is really like just experiencing the world.
That's amazing, man. Like, can you talk about like what countries you went to? Like, what places did you go to?
Man, I went to Indonesia, I went to Australia, I went to Brazil, went to Ghana, all over Europe and the UK, Canada,
Mexico. And you was going to all those places like as a kid. Like a lot of people like myself, I've only been to like the Philippines and maybe Canada. And like for you to be like going to all those places and be like what, middle school or something?
I turned one in Finland.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah,
no,
like
different.
since I was a baby, like me and my parents were really like a unit,
bro.
Just the three of us.
So, in a way though, it felt like you were like always destined for this moment, though, right? Like you were destined to be in the position you're in.
You know, I mean, the music is so rooted deeply it's like in my bloodstream. I think it's been a long-term goal of me to like be able to travel for music, but from what my scene of music is. Like I've always done it for their scene, which was like body music and the folk music stuff. So it feels really good to like be starting to like really tour and you know, do this thing almost damn near full time, but for my, you know, it's a huge accomplishment.
And do you feel like all those places that you traveled, like those like experiences translate into the music that you create?
Definitely. I think you can hear, I mean, they translate to my existence as a human, first off, just from like experiencing and meeting and having friends all over the world, people that look all kinds of different ways and speak all different languages and, you know, communicate different, you know, but yes, definitely in my music you can hear all the influences. Like if you knew, those who traveled and at all the festivals and stuff, like it was really a community that raised me. So those who know, they know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, all those influences are all there, and you can hear them.
I feel like these past like year or two, you really like leveled up like in your artistry as a producer, just as like a creative all around. Everything from like literally doing Tiny Desk to doing the Super Bowl. You literally did a beat video at the Super Bowl. Viral.
Boom.
Like, everybody was tapping in afterwards, bro. And it's just like, it's amazing because people don't realize that you're clean before the viral moments.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's usually the viral moments that like let the people who don't know.
Man.
But like you're clean just all around in general. And
thank you.
What do you think is like the thing that changed everything, or like the mindset or anything?
You know, I think it's funny because like you said, like I do feel like I've been clean my whole life, you know. But like it's different when you start to begin to really grow into yourself as a person and as a man, as an adult. I feel like since rocking with Russell and rocking with you, like y'all and Tieta and all of y'all have like taught me so much about just about this game that we're in, and like it's not an easy one. But I feel like I've just picked up so much game from y'all in this past like 2 years that has really like taken my already established cleanness and like you know what I mean?
And the feeling is like damn near mutual too. I feel like it's a very rare like anomaly of a situation to where like I can say that all of my friends are really clean at what they do.
Facts.
I have homies that are videographers, that play guitar, that play keys, that produce, that sing, and everyone's like exceptionally good at it. You know what I mean? And to be in a community, in a place like that, it's really like there's always that saying where it's like you don't ever want to be like the smartest person in the room,
right?
And I always feel like everyone challenges me to be a better version of myself, because I'm watching everyone around me kind of level up in real time, all the time, and it just makes me
in their
go
own,
even crazier
in their own industries, like in their own like, you know, their own occupation, like
exactly,
whether that's occupation wise, but or it could be just as a human and mindset wise, or you know, I completely agree. I do think that's a huge part of what this last 2 years, why it has been so successful for me, is really just the community of people we have been blessed enough to have been blessed enough to like stumble my way into, you know, like I came here to his backyard with my keyboard in my trunk and I asked you, I was like, I got an extra keyboard in the trunk if yours breaks.
Wait. So let me explain the story real quick about how like Clay joined all the. This is the story about how basically Clay joined all the Good Company festivities. For those that don't know, we're actually shooting this at the Pergola right now. Shout out to Russell for letting us shoot here. But we were doing. You don't even know yet. Honestly, we were doing like a bunch of rehearsals all the time. Rehearsals, right? And I remember you came here with Harry. And even Harry was pretty new to the team, but you guys had a gig in like SF.
We were doing the weekly residency at a dispensary making beats.
They were doing like a gig after this rehearsal we had with the Russell, and I remember I was shopping over with Clay. He was like, "Yeah, I actually got my keyboard in the car right now." And
if yours happens to break,
that's what I said. And I basically said, I was like, "You know what, man? Hey, we're just doing a rehearsal. You might as well just like pull up." I was like, "You might as well just grab your keyboard. It's just a rehearsal, anyways." And I remember Russ was all like, "What are you doing?"
No. So I had completely set up my keyboard, and then I was like, I should ask LaRussell if I could play here at his house.
And he's like, "Hey,
if my shit's already set up." I just like, can I play? He's like, just don't fuck my shit up. And here we are 2 years later.
Man, and literally still doing Pergola shows to this day. Like that's the extremely super summarized version of it. Ain't that right, my goat?
The man himself.
How you doing, bro? Yes, sir.
Phenomenal job.
Come on. So there's this thing where like some of the greatest creatives and the greatest like musicians of all time, they always had like this like life stipulation that's like attached to them, right? What I mean by that is like Stevie Wonder was blind, like Michael Jackson dealt with like vitiligo, even someone like Vincent Van Gogh had like, you know, he had an issue where he had freaking the ear came off, bro. I don't know. And even myself, like I'm going into like my 4th year remission and being able to do music basically as like my job, like as my career, and that's such a blessing. And what is like something that you can speak on that, and why do you think that is a thing? Like, do you think that trauma or just life situations equate to better art?
I think it plays a part in it. Like when creating, you pull from real life experiences, and when there's a lot of pain and sorrow, that can all be used as material.
Agreed.
You know, like heartbreak. A lot of the best songs are about heartbreak, about love.
The best ones, actually.
Whether that's heartbreak or whether it's like a very intense, strong feeling of love. You know, so it's just like intense experiences, I feel like. And so for me, like, you know, I have Crohn's disease. And that was something that I got really sick, you know, in 2022, and had to pause my life, and it changed my life. It's the reason why I'm back in the Bay. I wasn't living in the Bay at the time. It's something that I still like manage, and I still have to deal with. And like while people see me outside smiling, it's like the next day I might be in bed, you know, nauseous with a chunk of ginger in my mouth.
And social media never sees the bad moments.
They don't, but that's a choice.
That's always a choice. That's always a choice.
I'm fucked up right now.
I know that's always a choice, though, right? It just goes to show like there's so many of these like other moments that are all behind the scenes before like the moment where you're like viral making a beat video at Super Bowl.
Man,
like they don't know how many bad moments, hundreds of bad moments that happen before that one video where you're like, holy.
They don't know how hard that week was. Like all these like intense highs that we experience, all these things that we celebrate, they come directly with the lowest of lows. And so that's why I try to just maintain neutrality no matter what we're doing.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah.
I try not to get too high because I know it comes with the other side.
Exactly. I was reading that Rick Rubin book. In the book, he basically says that like artists tend to like be more in touch with their feelings more than the average person.
Yes.
Artists are usually more in touch with their feelings more than the average person because we express ourselves through our art.
Exactly.
And that's not a thing that like the average human does on an occasional level. So we feel things more intensely.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Like I really do feel like we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders often, and things really deeply affect us. Like we have really big hearts.
I agree.
And you know, it makes for great music. But back to your question, like I do think struggle, like great music, some of the best music is made out of pain and struggling, which fucking sucks, but isn't that beautiful to come out of something?
Agree. There you go
with that product, you know?
It's like the slingshot thing. It's like
since you told me about that slingshot thing, I reference it all the time.
Bro, okay, what I'm referencing is that like the worse that it gets, it's like a slingshot. It's like it's just pulling you back farther and farther, which means the more lower that you're feeling, the better the trajectory of where you're heading towards.
Slingshot,
and like that might reflect in life, that might reflect in your art, that might reflect in your music, or just like how you treat your peers or your family or relationships in general.
Man.
And I think it's just like a nice little mantra to like just hold yourself accountable by, because it's like it's okay. There's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel. You might not see it yet, but it's there. I promise you. You know?
Yeah. No, okay. I stand by that. I think even this past couple of weeks have been a bit hard. I mean, because I was reflecting on this year, and like January, February, we did some of the craziest shit that like we did more things in January and February that some artists do in 10 years. You know? Yeah. And it's no way that it's just gonna stay like that forever.
I know.
So March came and it was like boom.
Yeah.
So I've just been reflecting on that, and you know, I think I see it turning around. But I'm definitely feeling a quarterly shift.
Okay.
In the, you know,
I don't know about you, bro, but this show that we just did literally today got that battery back in my back. Sometimes you need like a reminder that like you're destined for greatness, bro.
To be around the people too, like we can get so caught up in this inner shit. Also, I really loved and appreciated the speech that Russ gave today. It was amazing about, you know,
I did too.
How you handled the situation.
I did too. It made me taking accountability.
Yeah, it made me want to cry. I didn't, but because I was playing the keys, I was like really focused.
He was crying.
I was crying internally.
Before we head out of here, bro, what are like some musical inspirations that define the sound of what Claydough is? If somebody is like, what does Claydough's production remind you of? Who are like some people that you would like instantly like go towards?
Wow, I feel like those are two questions.
Okay.
Like my influences and then what my okay, I'm gonna just start saying artists I really grew up loving. And Quincy Jones, greatest. Stevie Wonder,
GOAT.
Michael Jackson, James Brown, SWV, Erykah Badu, Aretha Franklin.
Definitely.
Oh man, I have such a wide range of influences. It's hard to like nail it down by a few. You know, Cardo Got Wings and Pharrell.
Right, literally.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And it's so many.
But isn't that like a beautiful thing though? It's just the idea that like in 2026, someone could be inspired by so many things that like we're heading more towards like a genre-less kind of world of production. You know
I agree.
What
I mean, man, some of my favorite artists, like newer artists, like Natanya.
Oh yeah.
You listen to her shit, and it's like 40 different genres in a 10-song album.
Yes.
And I love that. Like, let's keep it interesting. We're not making just 4-bar loop beats, bro.
Yeah.
We're doing 5 genres in one song. I made him make a cumbia beat the other day.
Oh yeah,
that shit slapped. Number one record.
We're not making no more just 16-bar loops, and then we good for the rest of the.
We're making records.
Songs. Nah, bro. I want a B section. I want the C section. I want the E section.
I want the E section.
Hey man.
Yeah, bro.
And with that, this is the amazing producer and artist Claydough.
My God. Oh, real quick before we end this, I want to express my gratitude for you, because I think ever since I like met you and we got close, you've like really taken me under your wing, and as a producer, but also as a friend, as a human, you know, as a musician, like you've taught me so much. And you're a few years older than me, but you don't like big bro me at all. You know, you treat me as a peer, and I'm forever grateful.
I feel like the feeling is mutual, and you don't realize how much that you also teach me in real time. So I'm really grateful.
I don't, because I'm like, you're my goat, so I don't know.
So, you know, a goat runs in herds, brother.
Hey!
And that's humans at any time. You're
Nice.